Hello, everyone. Welcome. It's Wellness Wednesday. If you're catching this replay on my YouTube channel, welcome to my channel. I'm so happy to see you here. Today's class, we're going to talk about our gut. That is the center of it all, the thing that like really gives us our mood, how we feel throughout the day, sleep, hormones, all that. Everything goes back towards the gut. So we're going to focus on that today. And so let's get started. Let's just dive right into it. I know normally I'm like, grab your favorite oil. I've got a little bit. I'll put some on. Go ahead, grab your favorite oil and let's put it on ourselves and just inhale. The yumminess. Okay, grab your favorite oil while I go ahead and share my screen with you guys. My computer's really slow, so it might take a while. So grab your favorite oil and put that on and we'll get started, okay? All right. Here we go. Here we go. Awesome. Just waiting for my computer to catch up with us here. It is acting really slow today. My gosh. I do apologize. As soon as we get this up and running, we'll get started. Okay, you guys? Ooh, I hope everybody's having a wonderful Wednesday. I know I am. All right, let's do it. Simply doTERRA, cleanse and restore. We're talking about the gut, you guys. Okay, your gut, your health, sorry, is truly manifests itself from the inside and out. Absolutely. Anything that's going on the inside is going to show up on the outside for sure. First, you want to identify toxins. What is a toxin? It's any substance that places undue stress on the body. That could be environmental, the particles in the air. It could be something in your home, maybe your personal facial routine, skin, body, hair. There's toxins there. Even in your household cleaners, there's toxins in those. And that's why we don't drink those, right? And also in your laundry, if you think about it, toxins are in your laundry. The stuff that cleans your clothes, makes sure clothes smell amazing. Those are toxins. What that is, because there's only two sources for toxins or for fragrances, you guys, and that's petroleum base or coal tar. Okay, so that's the stuff from the ground that we put in our cars to make them go. And plants. Plants is the other option, which is the more expensive option. There's a good reason why. It takes abundance of plants to make a fragrance. It doesn't take just a little bit, it takes a lot. So a lot of companies will choose the cheaper option, which is petroleum. Also, and if you think about it, the stuff on your clothes, that touches your skin. It's on your bed sheets, it's on your clothes, your underwear. So your skin is in contact with that stuff 24/7, unless you're in the shower. Then it's a couple of minutes there, right? But for the most part, you have something touching your skin, even if you don't use lotions and other cosmetic products with fragrance in it. If you're using this stuff in your laundry, I'm sorry to say you are dealing with some toxic load. What is that? Well, that is a sum of toxic substances accumulated within your body and the burden they place on your vital organs. They screw up your gut, your lungs, your endocrine system, adrenal glands, all the liver. Oh my God, the liver. And our liver is like the best organ we have because it detoxes all the stuff that we inundate it with. And it can only eliminate so much because then it wears out. And yeah, and it's just like, well, the toxins got to go somewhere. And typically you'll find anything, especially with the gut, it's going to show up on your skin. It has to go somewhere. It's trying to escape our body. So it's going to show up on the skin. Like right now, I'm dealing here, maybe say on the, yeah, I'm dealing with some psoriasis right now. I don't know if you can see, I know a little tiny, tiny screen, but I'm dealing with that right now. So I'm going to focus on my gut. So yeah, that's why we're here for this class. Okay. This is doTERRA's what am I trying to say? It's their pyramid. I don't want to say pyramid scheme. It's their wellness pyramid. It's their foundation of overall health for optimum health. We're going to focus on nutrition and digestion today. So that's at the very bottom. That is the key to everything else. Okay. So let's get into it. So I'm not going to tell people what to eat because statistically that leads into eating disorders, and that's the last thing I want anybody to do, is to fall into that trap. But here are the 6 things. I've done a lot of research on this. These are the 6 things our body needs to feel whole. And I've gotten into a lot of back and forth with some social media users that claim they're health coaches and nutritionists. And I sometimes wonder, because they're saying things that just don't make sense. And I've talked to nutritionists in person. So always be mindful and question when people, tell you something, okay? So here are the 6 things. Carbohydrates, these are the good carbohydrates, not the empty calorie kind, the processed foods. We're talking not white bread. We're talking about whole grain bread, not whole wheat, whole grain breads, your pastas. And now they're adding, pasta is now available in vegetable form, where they take the puree of vegetables and substitute the flour with the vegetable. I'm trying to think what else. Carbohydrates. Sourdough is really good because it doesn't spike up your blood sugars. And you definitely need protein with your carbs, because the protein will balance out the carbs. So if you're just focusing on carbohydrates, you're not doing your body any justice. You've got to introduce some protein in there, and that'll balance everything out so your blood sugars don't spike, okay? Fats, that's good fats like avocado, olive oil, those type of fats. Vegetable oil, I'm still doing some more research on that, but I cannot find any peer review articles or studies saying that vegetable oil is bad for us. I see a lot of that all over, from doctors, nurses, nutritionists. And then on the other side, I see doctors, nurses, and nutritionists saying it is good for you because it's soy-based. And some people are saying, well, it's refined and processed. And I'm like, it has to get processed in order to be an oil. So I don't understand the breakdown of that. And then when I go to the grocery store, I see everything's heart healthy in the vegetable and canola oils and the corn oils. So it's very confusing. And I could see why when you see a lot of misinformation about that. But if you just dig a little deeper, find the peer review research case studies or research studies where they talk about fats, because they have their omega, especially vegetable oil. It has omegas in it, and that is what our body needs for sure. Vitamins and minerals. Vitamins do not work without minerals. And I know I have a lot of customers that, they go to the doctor and they run their blood tests, and they'll say like they're deficient in 1 or 2 vitamins. So they'll get just that 1 or 2 vitamins. And, I always want to ask, well, do you feel better? And they always say yes, but I just sometimes wonder, like, how does that work without the minerals? And then water, we're just plants with emotions for sure. So we need water every day, not dairy. Dairy did not make the list, as you can tell. So you're probably wondering, well, how do you get your calcium? Well, with leafy greens, the dark greens, that's where you get your calcium, okay? And last but not least, fiber. I know that didn't make it on the list, but you definitely need fiber in our diet, especially women that are in perimenopausal. It just keeps everything moving slowly into our system, along with water, because keeps everything flowing through the gut and out our butthole. Okay, moving on. So you can manage your toxic load, okay? Our body's toxic load does matter. So what happens when we do experience toxic load? You feel fatigue, you don't have enough energy, you hit that wall at 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, right? You just feel sluggish, maybe less clarity. You're just not feeling like vital. You know what I'm saying? You're just not alert. You're not energized naturally. You're having to, take something to get you there. Usually it's full of caffeine or sugar, and that's the complete opposite of what we want to do. Okay. All right. Got some good news. To minimize, we're going to teach you how to minimize your exposure in this class today, support vital organs and protective processes through healthy diet. I like to use the word nutrition, not diet, because the word die is in it. But it's a balanced diet, right? And then participate in regular detoxification. So we're going to hit those 3. We're going to talk about all 3 today in this class. All right, here is doTERRA's solution to restore and reset your gut health. I have done this protocol 2 years back in 2020 and 2021 because everybody was focusing on their health, right? We were all like, let's boost our metabolism, let's feel better, more awesome, more, more often. So I tried the protocol in 2020. Every 4 months I would do the protocol, and I felt great. All right. And then the next year I was like, you know what? Let me try it again. I did it a second year. And I have to say, I did not have any breakout of psoriasis those 2 years, because I had reset my gut. So now that I've seen it full blown under my arms and on my chest, it's like, it's time to do a reset. I'm like getting behind. So I want to restore my gut. So these are the products. We're going to go over every single one. So don't feel like, oh my God, this is too much. I'm going to break it down. You're not going to take all of these at the same time either. Okay. I'm going to walk you through it. But first, let's talk about nutrient deficiencies. So this is sourced from the environmentalwatchgroup.org. You can head over there and find all kind of helpful information. Here is a list of vitamins or minerals that most Americans are lacking. So this is the percentage of dietary intake below an adult 19 and older. 95% of people are getting vitamin D. That's great news. I should say 90% are not efficient in, in vitamin D. Vitamin E, 94%, magnesium, 61, vitamin A, 57, calcium, we're at almost half percent, half of the population of adults over 19, and vitamin C, we could do better. Yes, there's orange juice, but that has a lot of sugar. So we could go to other foods that have vitamin C in it, like our berries, our fruits, and vegetables, okay? Breeding the nutrition out of our food, yes. According to Joe Robinson back in 2013, the loss of these beneficial nutrients did not begin 50 or 100 years ago, as many have assumed. Unwittingly, we have been stripping phytonutrients from our diet since we stopped foraging for wild plants some 10,000 years ago and became farmers. We have mass produced a lot of apples and oranges, and they look great. They look awesome. They've got the wax on them. They're super shiny. But the apples in this photo are what they truly look like when we don't overdo it, when we're not genetically modifying our food. I'm sure you've heard of GMOs, right? And that's genetically modified foods. This picture, these type of apples have 100 times more phytonutrients. I don't know why my mouth isn't working today, but everything I'm seeing, the mouth is saying something different, right? Yeah, so we are just not getting the phytonutrients that we've been getting for some time. And there are very few people that still go out and forage around their neighborhoods for plants. It's kind of interesting. So proper supplements can fill in the missing pieces of our nutrition for a lot of people by providing adequate vitamins, minerals, and nutrients. Here is the doTERRA Lifelong Vitality Pack, LLV. What is inside these bottles? Well, first, the Microplex VMC is your vitamins and minerals. It's a full servings of fruits and vegetables. And this is just a supplement when the berries and the fruit that we're eating just don't have enough for us to feel whole. So this is just supplementing what that's lacking. Even though I still eat my fresh fruit, I have this to supplement. XC Omega is omega fatty acids 3, 6, and 9. Omegas are not a sustainable product, so they become rancid. So you probably have to put them in the refrigerator to keep them sustainable. But doTERRA's figure out 9 essential oils that sustain that omega. So you don't have to put them in the fridge. You can keep them out on the countertop so you see them to remind you to take them every day, morning, night, lunchtime, whichever works best for your lifestyle, right? Alpha CRX Plus is it's a bunch of ingredients that keep inflammation down. All the ingredients in there is some kind of anti-inflammatory properties in it. And so that's what you're going to find in that bottle. The GX Assist is part of the digestin family. Your digestive system affects the whole entire body. Absolutely. Anything going on in the gut is going to affect the brain, your mental wellness, hormones, um, just everything. Everything starts in the gut. What I love about the GX Assist, it purifies and cleanses the digestive system safely and naturally. It may improve internal microbial balance, which is super. I've been doing a lot of research on the microbiomes or the micronutrients in our stomach, because there's good ones and bad ones, and we want the good bacteria in our gut. And sometimes the bad bacteria gets in there, and our gut is working overtime and trying to remove those, get those pathogens, those toxins away from our vital organs. So they're busy working on that. So sometimes other things fall through the cracks and then we don't feel as well. It also helps create a healthy digestive environment. The GX Assist is a GI cleansing formula, so it cleanses out your GI tract, okay? I love this product. I've used it every single time I've done a gut cleanse. And I don't get upset stomach or anything like that. I've never felt awful doing this, because your stomach should not be hurting when you're cleansing it. PB Assist Plus is another part of the digestin family. It's a powerful probiotic defense formula. I have compared this product with other products that are out there on the market, and it does have more probiotics versus the other products that I've seen out there. So when people share with me their other products, it's like I have to compare the labels. It's just the way I am. I'm like that at the grocery store with food. So I'm comparing labels, and I'm going to stick with this one. It's also dual capsule, which means when it reaches, that second capsule will actually reach the lower intestine, like the lower intestines, right? And that's where we want that good flora. So when it, when you're digesting it, it's going to hit the stomach first, which has all that acid in it that's going to break down the food. And you don't want your probiotics dying there. You want them to reach the lower gut. So that's why, another reason why I like this product is because I know that probiotics is going to reach the lower gut and not get killed off somewhere else within the digestion process. Okay. And a lot of products, it's just a chewable or some kind of pill that you take. Is it really reaching that lower gut? Well, if you're not feeling well, constantly feeling tired, chances are. So yeah, you have to check the integrity of your probiotics. Like I said, compare the labels, okay? You can go to, you can type in actually PB Cyst plus doTERRA PDF, and you're gonna get the ingredient deck, and you can print that out and carry it with you to the store. I've done that before with collagen. I had my ingredient deck for the doTERRA's Collagen Advantage. I went to the store and I just compared all the labels. I couldn't even tell you what was in the stuff in the grocery store, because their labeling is like a little bit different and it wasn't very clear. So I hesitated. I was like, you know what? I don't want to spend $20, $30 on your collagen when I can't tell what's in it. Not very, very well labeled. PB Assist features a time-release double-layer capsule that delivers the 6 key strains of beneficial bacteria. Okay, so that's what I was talking about before. All right, DDR prime cellular complex. I'm trying to remember what it's. DNA damage repair is what the DDR stands for. So you want to take 1 soft gel a day for powerful protection against oxidative stress. Remember, we eat berries for our antioxidants, okay? This is what DDR prime does. It's just keeping those antioxidants that are not vital for our cells and keep them away from our organs to protect them. But they got to go somewhere else, they got to get out of our body. And it supports normal cellular function as well. So whenever something that shouldn't be in our system gets in our system and attaches to the cell, DDR prime is there to make sure, like, other cells are protected. So that little whatever it is in there that attached to the cell that shouldn't be there doesn't multiply and latch onto other cells, bringing us feeling really out. You know what I'm saying? Just not ourselves. DDR Prime blends is CPTG certified pure tested grade. Remember, these oils are tested 54 times, and 11 of those are done by third-party labs to make sure that doTERRA's reports are the same as the third-party reports. Because if anything is off or wonky, they do not sell that oil to us. It just is now a nice smelling oil that they sell to the perfume company, probably. So DDR Prime promotes a healthy response for free radicals. Again, keeping those toxins from attaching to our cells and making us feel yucky. It supports cellular health. So our cells are vital. They've got the messages. They've got their chemical compounds. They're ready to rock and roll and do the job that they are assigned to do, what that message is telling them. It supports the body's natural mechanisms. So everything's flowing like it should, like everything's working like normal, which means you're pooping 1 to 3 times a day. If you're not pooping 1 to 3 times a day, you've got to reset your gut. You've got to set that foundation. You've got to focus on your gut. Help protect against environmental threats. We do our best to stay out of, harmful chemicals out there, whether they're, construction, even seasonal threats. We want to protect ourselves, not ourselves. Well, we want to do that too. Offer powerful antioxidant support. Again, if the berries can only give us so much antioxidant and then we pass it through our system, this just kind of keeps that, that motion going, keeping those antioxidants in our body, just to give ourselves a fighting chance. Our cells, not cells. All right, Zindecrine detoxification complex. Now, some of these bottles are going to look a little bit different because they've redesigned, but the ingredients are exactly the same. Okay, you guys. Now, Zindecrine provides a whole food extracts and an enzyme delivery system to support bodily cleansing and filtering functions. Basically, this is supporting the liver. It's all the like they said, the food extracts. They're going to support our liver, because our liver is the best detox. I know there's like a lot of juices and foods that claim detoxification, but they're not really doing anything. They're just passing through the liver, and the liver's doing the work. Seriously. What this does is this food extracts attaches to the cells in the liver, and then they do the performance in the liver. Okay, that's all that's happening here. Our liver cells rejuvenate every 120 days, which is the longest lasting cell in our body is in the liver. All the other cells, skin cells, all the other cells inside, they rejuvenate every 30, 60, 80 days, typically. Okay. So how is it different? Well, whole food extracts from milk thistle. Man, I'm not going to try to, what is that? Probably psyllium husk, safflower petals, and other natural ingredients support the body's internal cleansing organs. So yeah, this is just natural products inside our body working naturally like our body wants to, but just can't because we're not producing enough on our own through the foods that we're eating. Even though we're eating all the right things, you're eating those 6 things, right? It just, they don't have the same amount like they used to in the past. All right, Zindecrine detoxification blend soft gels. Finally got through that. Again, antioxidants ward off free radicals and reduce their effects. I just got this in my little rotation. So I'm, 4 or 5 days in, something like that. So of course, I'm not seeing any difference right now because you just typically won't. That's why your doctor says come back in 14 days so we can see how the medication's reacting to your body. It takes time. So I'm giving myself 15 to 30 days to see how I feel using this Zindecrine detoxification blend soft gels, because I'm trying to support my gut so This doesn't happen all the time. My little psoriasis, my little skin issue. Lemon essential oil, that's your liver's best friend. It is a versatile essential oil, especially known for purifying properties. It's a purifier. Yeah, let's purify our body on the inside and out. Terrazyme digestive enzyme complex. You want to take 1 to 3 capsules with a meal throughout the day. This is great when you are eating something that's been heavily processed, like fast food, because sometimes that's the only option you have. I get it. I have 2 kids. They love McDonald's. And, we see McDonald's as a treat. That's like a once a week, not even once a week. It's like twice a month, unless the kids have their own money from birthday or some kind of celebration. They have their own money, then they can use their money to get the fast food. But we limit it to twice a month from our own money because we consider that as, hey, you did great this week. Let's go out and celebrate. And it's McDonald's every single time because, we love it. All right, here is the 30-day cleanse protocol. I mentioned at the beginning of the class, I was going to share with you the protocol. And here it is. Now, I know it's teeny tiny. I do apologize. You can Google this, doTERRA 30-day cleanse PDF, print it out, and then you'll follow along, okay? So you want to get your LRP or your one-time order set up in your account. You log on to doTERRA.com, use your ID number or your email address and plug in that password. If you forgot your password, just click on reset and get that reset. You're going to put in the Life on Vitality pack and you'll get deeper discounts with the Terrazyme and the PB Assist. Those are at deeper discounts. So you'll get so you get some super savings. And then the next order, maybe for next month, either if you're doing LRP, the loyalty rewards, or a one-time order, the next month you could put in your Zendocrines, the GX Assist, and then the following month get your DDR Prime and your Lemon. There's no wrong way. You could just mix and match however you want to do. You just want to make sure you get the first 6 products in your cart, okay? Because you're going to use those first, as well as the lemon. So make sure you got your LLV, your Terrazyme, PB Assist, because you're going to get the discount, your Syndicrine, and your lemon. Get those in your cart on your one-time order or LRP, and then start whenever. There's no Monday to start. You could start on a Friday, you could start on a Wednesday, you can start on any day you want to start it. As soon as you get the products, that could be your day one. You're going to activate your gut. So you're taking the Life on Vitality, you're going to take the Terrazyme, just follow the instructions on the bottle or on the sheet, and you can post this on your refrigerator or buy your supplements wherever that may be, just somewhere in your kitchen, so you see it and your brain will be like, I need to do this. And don't beat yourself up if you forget. It's okay. Give yourself some patience and some grace. We're always going to forget something, a new habit when we're forming a new habit. We always forget something, right? It's okay. Just get back on the wagon the next day. All right. And then you're also going to include the Zendocrine soft gels, which again is a blend of oils, and the complex is a blend of food extracts. Okay. And then lemon in your water every time you drink water. So you should be drinking water with every meal, with every snack. Tea's fine. The tea's okay. You can put a little in that's okay. But try to stick with the water. Juice, yeah, if you're sick of water, just put a little lemon in your juice, okay? So you're going to do that for the first 10 days. Then the next 10 days, the 11th through 20th day, you're going to stop taking the soft gels, the Zendocrine soft gels, and you're going to introduce the GX Assist. So you're just going to take that, follow the directions for the next 10 days, okay? Then once those 10 days have passed, on day 21, you're going to continue taking the LLV, Terrazyme, and the Zendocrine complex, right? But then you're going to start introducing the PB Assist Plus and the DDR Prime. So all that's doing is everything that's flushed out from the GX, that GI tract, flushing everything out. You're going to put back in the good probiotics, the good flora. Your gut's going to be super duper happy. And I highly recommend taking that very first, straight out the gate, when you wake up in the morning, that should be the first thing before you have a sip of coffee, is take that PB Assist on an empty stomach, okay? And then again, you want to take the DDR Prime soft gels, those 10 days, and the lemon for all 30 days. So that's it. That's how easy it is. It's super simple. I've done it twice, 2 years in a row, and I skipped. And now my body's like, hello. So I don't know if it's something that I've eaten, that I've introduced my body to for the first time, and it just, it's showing up through the skin because my gut. I honestly think it's anxious feelings because I am full on perimenopausal. And one of the symptoms of perimenopausal is anxiety. And I think my poor little gut is just kind of exhausted. And it's just like, you know what? I got to release this stuff. So it's showing up on my skin. But doctors don't know. I've done so much research on psoriasis and, skin, that kind of stuff. They just don't know. There's not enough research going on to fully understand why, and where, and how. So I'm just going to focus on my gut because, in my mind, if anything shows up on your skin, start focusing on your gut, you guys. Zits, hormonal, that's all hormones. Again, your gut, it all starts with the gut. Okay. All right. So there are ways to save. You get 25% off every time you shop, you guys. You get free shipping if your order's over 100 PV. So that's savings right there. And you get a free gift if this is your very first order. You get a free your free gift with 150 PV order. You get this beautiful little pebble diffuser. I've got mine going on right now. It has Spanish sage in it right now because sage keeps the bad stuff out, right? And it keeps the good stuff in. And then number 4, you can earn doTERRA dollars with refer a friend, so you can get your products paid for. How awesome is that? Yeah, there's so many ways to save. Again, once you start your LRV, your loyalty rewards program, you can get deeper discounts on the supplements. I'm trying to save you money and time, people. So there's 3 types of members, of people that come to my class, become doTERRA members. And I just want to share that with you real quickly. One's going to be the customer, wholesale account customer. You're going to shop when you need to shop. I'm not expecting you to buy every month. You're just going to replace the products that you love. And that could be every 6 months, every 3 months. And if you are a customer that's every month, start your LLV. Your loyalty rewards. Start your loyalty rewards. Then you're going to start earning points that you could pay for your products. Okay. I'm trying to help you guys save some money and feel better at the same time. The second person, now that customer is just going to live the wellness lifestyle. They're just going to love it. All right. The second person naturally is thinking of their friends and their family. They're like, I know someone that can benefit from this. They've been suffering for so long. Maybe they could give this a try because they've tried everything else and they're just sick and tired, right? Everybody's sick and tired. I know it. So they naturally share the products. That's a sharer. The next person wants to make a huge impact in their life, in their community, in the world. Like they feel a deeper calling. They feel something, they should be doing something bigger with their life. That was me. I felt that back in 2015, 2016. That was way before doTERRA even came into my life. I was just dabbling with a couple of essential oils from Young Living and from the grocery store. And I was starting to get into it because I was starting to do my research. And I found there were absolute amazing benefits to pure essential oils, not adulterated essential oils, pure essential oils. And then when I discovered doTERRA and I used lavender on my son, and he asked for it again a second night. I thought, there's something to this. What is this stuff? What's doTERRA got up their sleeve? So I had to learn more. And then when I found out through Healing Hands and co-impact sourcing, not only are we reaping the benefits of these precious gifts of the earth, but the farmers that are doing the growing, the harvesting, the distilling, it takes a village. Their goal is the same as ours. They want to provide for their families, whether that's food, housing, clothing, education. That's why they farm and harvest and distill these oils for us because they want their families to live better lives as well. So I was like, sign me up. What do I need to do? This is it. This is gonna, change my life. I was ready for it. I was like ready to change my life. If you're a builder and you want that residual income, you thought about it and you're like, wouldn't that be nice? Yeah, you don't have to worry about your children and your grandchildren's future when you're a builder because you're going to set them up. Okay. So if you're any one of these, please hit me up. Leave a message in the comment, or you can direct message me. You can email me at nickmock@gmail.com and let me know which one you think you are. There's no wrong answer. There have been a lot of people that were customers and decided they wanted to start building and earn a residual income. I'd be more than happy to. That's an easy transition, super easy transition in your account. Okay. All right. All right. That's it, you guys. Let me stop the share. So if you have a question, 2 questions, 3 questions, any questions for me, please leave in the comments or direct message me. I'd love to hear from you. And yeah, we're going to do this together. I'm going to get started. I've got half of the products. I'm waiting on my lemon. I'm going to order the DDR Prime and the Zendercrin, the food complex one, not the soft gels. I already have those. So I'm going to start as soon as I have everything. So I'm going to give myself some time. Of course, I'm already taking the Life on Vitality. I'm taking Copaiba internally, as well as oregano and thyme to help with, this beauty. Isn't that lovely? It really doesn't bother me. I know it looks horrible, but it's really not that bad. It looks red for some reason, but it doesn't itch or bother me until it starts to dry out, usually at night because it's the end of the day and everything that I've been using has been used up. So I'll just keep applying and trying and then clear out my gut and see how it goes. Okay. All right. See you guys on Saturday. Join me Saturday, 8 a.m. bright and early. Okay. Have your coffee ready because we are going to talk about refer a friend link. So I've had a lot of wholesale customers tell me a couple of weeks ago they're just too busy. Their plate is full. I understand. We have a lot going on. I still want you to have the information, so I'm going to record that. So I will be sharing that link with you guys. If you're a wholesale customer with me already, yeah, you're going to get a link from me, and I'm going to say, watch it. You've got 10 minutes because that's all it's going to take is 10 minutes. And then I'm also going to go a little bit deeper about doTERRA, their mission, their, what their goals are, and how you can become a part of the team, of the group, and change your lives and the people around you. Okay. That's all it's about. It's making us feel better more often so we can do good out there in the world. So we're not throwing out more negative stuff because Lord knows we have enough of that. Okay. Be well, you guys. I'll see you Saturday. And if you can't catch it, it's going to be on YouTube. So make sure you're subscribing to my channel so you don't miss a class. Okay. And of course, there's always Tuesday tips and aromatherapy Thursday. I might be changing that up because I'm just not getting, I'm not getting a lot of likes on those. So I might be switching that up a little. But I'll see you Saturday. And after Saturday, June classes will be posted. Okay. Be well, you guys. I love you. See you soon. Bye. Have a great day.